Hello, everybody. Um, so I haven't seen a lot of people recently, friends-wise, you guys, who I sent a link to, and I don't know, my life's such a complicated mess that I find myself having to explain it to everyone every time I see them, and family and friends who I do run into. So I thought I'd make this video. So maybe if you have a few minutes, you could watch it and you could maybe put it in the background, and you'll be fully up to date with what's going on in my life because it's a lot. It's sorry if I'm going to be saying ams and ums a lot, but there's no script. I just have my microphone set up so you can hear me well, and my camera, and I'm going to proceed to tell you what my life's going like. So, I mean, we'll start from the beginning, and we'll get to where I am right now. So, after the leaving cert, summer holidays were great and everything, and then people started to get accepted to colleges. CEO offers, and they first hit. People were mostly happy with what they got. I personally got no offers, which, I mean, it sounds a lot more terrible than it was. I wasn't pleased, but at the same time I wasn't terribly disappointed or upset because I knew, well, it's fine. The course I wanted to do went up by a lot of points, so I was like, well, I'll just try again next year. So round two came around, I still got no offers, and I signed up to Portlaoise College for a PLC, um, which was business administration and clerical skills. Thanks, Windows. Thanks for kicking in there. So anyhow, I was doing my course. I paid for it. I met my partner who I've been dating for the last 3 months, I guess, almost. And you know, they were from Wexford. I was from Portlaoise. Come up every weekend because that's when I wouldn't be in college. Come down Friday, spend the weekend with me. It's great. But one morning it all changed when I came downstairs in the morning, going to college, just a normal day, and there's a letter there, and it was from the CEO, and it said, "Very important content. Please read immediately." Now I asked my mother if the letter came today, which was unlikely because it was 8 a.m. and the postman doesn't come at this hour, and she said no. And I said, "Oh, right, yesterday?" And she's like, "No, it was a couple of days ago." And I was like, "Really?" But it says very important content. Read immediately. So I opened it, and it was a round tree offer from the course that I wanted, from the college that I wanted. But the expiry date was past by a day. So I was very upset and angry, and I left college early that day. And I called the college, and they accepted me. And I didn't have any money, so I deferred it. And I was like, what am I going to do now? So me and my partner were in Dundrum one of the days, and this place called Five Guys was hiring. And I thought it'd be really funny if I dropped in my CV. Dundrum is nowhere near Portlaoise, really out the way. And I applied anyways, and I got an interview, and then I got the job. So me and my partner my partner is friends with somebody who lives in Dublin, an older gent, who graciously let us stay here for a few days, or so is the plan. While I got my first paycheck, so I could have some money for transport and stuff because it's expensive. It's like €13 a day, and it's a while before you get your first paycheck. So my partner got a job as well in Dublin, and so we were both staying in this house, this apartment that I'm in right now in the centre of Dublin, which is where I've been for over a month. Things have gotten really complicated for reasons I can't really talk about because, well, not on camera anyways, because it's a complicated legal matter, and you know, I just don't have anything bad to say, but anything I say can, be used against me or whatever. So again, not because someone's stopping me, but because I don't want to offend anyone and I don't want to get in trouble. But essentially what happened was that I was working at this job, and some problems arose between me and the management. Not entirely, it wasn't really anyone's fault. I just want to make that clear. It's not like somebody in particular did something, specifically to me or anything like that. Again, I'm kind of having to dodge the issue because I can't talk about it. But there's a legal action being taken. So it really sucks. I'm not working at the moment. I pretty much just sit at the apartment in Dublin. Pretty much alone for most of the days, and I go out on these mini adventures and cook dinners and stuff for my partner. But yeah, I guess it's a bit complicated because some of you might be asking, well, in the meantime, why don't you go back to Portlaoise? But I've gotten so used to living with my partner, and all my clothes are in that wardrobe over there. I've moved clinics. My clinic is now in Dublin, as opposed to Portlaoise. And yeah, I go back to Portlaoise now every now and then because I still have money left over from my last paycheck, and so I'm just being really careful with my money to make sure I have enough to stay in Dublin for as long as possible until this whole situation gets resolved. So I'm stuck in this awkward limbo, I guess, where I'm not working and I'm not at home, and the whole idea of me trying to save up for college is kind of confusing right now because I don't have a job and I'm losing money every day because I have to buy food and keep myself going and coffees and try to do something with my life. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Yeah, I guess it's confusing because I'm in someone's apartment every day, just going by my days, trying to keep myself occupied, doing the things that I didn't have time for when I was working, which is great, don't get me wrong, because it gets my life, in check, and I can be on the lookout for other jobs in the meantime because I do have to work, so I'm more about, so basically the deal we're on right now with my partner's friend is that we're staying for free until January, and then we're going to be start paying the bills, splitting the bills, and then maybe around May or June we're gonna start paying rent as well, which gives us time to gather some money together so we can afford such a thing. right now, you don't know if you've ever read this article. It came out today, but Dublin is actually the worst city in the world for cheap accommodation. Says a lot. Many of you watching this are in Dublin every day. So it's a bit sad I don't get to see anyone in Dublin. Because most of the days I'm free. But I do understand what college is like. You know, lectures and being busy, and then, I'm not up for going out that much as well, because getting money and stuff. So totally understandable. But it'd be great if we could, just meet up sometime, even for a coffee, even for like half an hour. I wouldn't mind even going anywhere in Dublin. I have my Leap card or whatever. Just meeting up with some people, or even if you're not in Dublin, one of the days in Portlaoise or whatever, just let me know. Because right now it's I guess it's a difficult time. Like, even thinking about it, what to say next is confusing, because my life has changed so much over the past 3 months, from the routine of going to college in Portlaoise and knowing what I'm doing and doing assignments, and then going out with my friends, seeing at the weekends, because they come back to Portlaoise at the weekend. You come back to Portlaoise on the weekend, I should say. And now I'm in Dublin, pretty much on my own, making my own food, living by my own rules, and it's quite a shift. But it's not all negative. I do enjoy being independent. I still go back home quite a lot to see my family, see my dogs. I call them, I message them every day. It's only 100 kilometers. It's not like I moved to another country and this has happened to me. It's it's marginally not that big. But yeah. So that's kind of like a lead up to where I am right now. That's why I haven't been posting on Snapchat about my work, or have been talking about it, and why I still can't really explain what's going on, at least not here on video. Again, no disrespect for anyone in Five Guys. Really, it's not really the managers or the people working there. That's the problem. It's something a bit deeper than that. But if you're ever around in Dublin, I highly recommend checking them out. The food's great. I know, because I worked there for like a month, and I know that might not seem like a lot, but I've been doing 8 hours a day for a month there, so it is a lot to me. I know that place pretty well, and it's kind of upsetting not being able to go back. At least not yet. So thank you for watching. Thank you, if you're still here, thank you for sparing me your time. And yeah, again, if you're watching this and you have a minute, hit me up, talk to me, even on Messenger, or meet me up for coffee. I'd love that. I really would. So yeah, maybe there'll be a part 2, who knows. Thank you for watching, and